Okay, active adult 55 plus retirement communities are becoming so popular all around the United States. This is a growing trend. There are some great neighborhoods out there. And if you've ever seen these or looked into these, you would know why. They are amazing. They have tons of great amenities, tons of get-togethers, just a lot of things going on. And these active adult communities are growing and just becoming so cool. So we do have some of these really great neighborhoods in and around the Nashville area also, and more being built all the time. So I did put out a video just last week on one that's being built by Del Webb. Of course, you can go and check that one out. But today we're gonna talk about the top 7 55 plus retirement communities, active adult communities that are here in the Nashville area. Now, these are going to be in no particular order. We're just going to talk about some of the amenities, the cost, the price, and these are going to go kind of all across the gamut. So they're going to be in different locations. They're going to be in different price points. And like I said, in no particular order, but we're going to take a look at some of these neighborhoods, what they have to offer, talk a little bit about the cost, and see if maybe there's one of those neighborhoods that's right for you here in this Nashville area. So stay tuned for that. If this is your first time visiting my channel, my name is Jennifer Gramling. I'm a real estate agent here in Nashville and the surrounding area. I just put out content trying to get you more familiar with Nashville. If you're thinking about moving here or relocating, this is going to be a great channel for you. So be sure to subscribe. And like I said, I am an agent in the area. So if you have questions at all about moving here or relocating, be sure to reach out to me. You can find all my contact information in the description. It's also right here. Feel free, call, text, email, however you want to get in touch, and we can get any and all of those relocating questions answered. I do love making these videos, but more than that, I love helping you figure out exactly where you belong. We're helping a lot of people just like you relocate here to this area. So again, don't hesitate to reach out. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into these 7 55 plus active adult retirement communities and see what all they have to offer. Okay, so the first neighborhood that we're going to start with is going to be West Haven. So if you've seen any of my videos, you've probably seen something on West Haven, or if you've investigated Franklin at all, you've probably seen West Haven. So this neighborhood is obviously in Franklin. Once completed, and this is a huge neighborhood, it's going to be over 3,500 homes once complete, and that's including everything. So there is a full section that's being built for many years. Now they're adding on this 55 plus section. Now it's important to note that West Haven in this 55 plus section is going to have all of their own amenities. So that's important to note. You're not going to be using the amenities that belong to the other part of West Haven that's already been built, that's already got all these people attending those. You're gonna have your own amenities right there in your 55 plus section that are all for you, and the people from the other section can't come over and enjoy your amenities. Now, if you want to enjoy those other amenities at the other side, you can still join the social club or the golf club and take advantage of some of the dining and other activities and things in that section, but your amenities will be just for you in that 55 plus section. Now, this is a beautiful neighborhood. If you haven't seen it, we can show you some of the homes that are in here just to give you a little bit of the style of what West Haven looks like, but it does look very Americana in here. It's very beautiful. It's one of the most desirable places to live in the Franklin area. People absolutely love it. And the reason that they love it is that there's so much going on in this neighborhood all the time. So they're always having concerts and farmers markets and things happening. There is a golf course right here. So if you love golf, you've got the golf course right here. You can join with that golf membership, which a lot of people want to take advantage of. Then of course you've got your country club there that you're also a part of for dining and other activities that they have there at the West Haven Golf Club. But aside from golf, you have so many other things that go on. You have your very own little downtown area that's accessible by golf cart. This is a really golf cart friendly neighborhood. There's a fishing pond where you can actually paddleboard and hang out on this lake. You've got hiking trails throughout the neighborhood. You're going to have multiple pools, a lot of different things. So we're not going to be able to touch on everything in this video, but we will do a more extensive video eventually on this 55 plus section. And I do have a lot of other videos I can refer you to for West Haven if you want to check out the other amenities and things in this neighborhood. Even if you don't want to be in that 55 plus section, you can watch that video and get a sense of really the style in that neighborhood and what it looks like in there. Just again, there's so much going on in there, but we're going to abbreviate it for the purposes of not spending all day on it on this video. So let's go ahead and take a look at where it's located. Okay, so just real quick, West Haven is located right here. And if I zoom out, you can see where it is. So you've got Franklin, downtown Franklin right here. You've got Nashville up here to the north, and you're just going to be here on this west side of Franklin. So as you can see though, it's really convenient to downtown Franklin, just a few miles away from downtown Franklin right here if you want access to that little historic area, which is super cute. You've also got easy access over here to Leapers Fork, which is also a really nice area, really great hiking and other things out this way, and cute little downtown Leapers Fork to explore. And then also close to downtown Nashville, about 35 minutes, depending on traffic, up to get up there. So you can see here where it's located. Now let's talk a little bit about the price. So I just jumped over to their website here here just to give you an idea, but just so that you can see what they have and what they're going to be selling in here. And actually they already are selling, but you've got townhomes in here, and then you're also going to have separate detached single family homes, and then you're going to have attached homes as well. This just gives you an idea a little bit of the pricing. So you've got 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, and a townhome starting at $769,900, and then you're going to go all the way up. You'll see you'll start having these attached homes here, 2 bedrooms, 3 baths in the 900s. And this just gives you a little bit of an idea of what this looks like. You can click on all of these and see the different floor plans and things. But as you can see, going up for a fully detached home, you're going to be looking, over $1 million, around 1.2. So you can see what's currently being built. You can see it on the lot that you like and see if that's something that you might be interested in. But pricing here going all the way up to around 1.4. And I'm sure you'll be able to get higher than that if you really want to. But just to click on this home as an example, this is a 4 bedroom, 4 bath. And then upstairs is going to be additional. So you've got most of the things on the main floor right here. And then you're going to have a bonus and your 4th bedroom on the upstairs level here. But most of it will be main level living. Obviously, you're going to have your primary on the main floor, things like that. And then some of these will be 2 bedrooms with option for a 3rd, as you can see right here. You've got your primary on the main, you've got a 2nd bedroom here, and then this can be a bonus or a guest suite upstairs, whatever you want it to be. So some different options here, but this gives you an idea of the style and the pricing here. Now there are also going to be condo and apartment style living here as well. That is not for sale yet. However, here are some of the indoor amenities that you're going to have here. So you're going to have a main living room, you're going to have a wellness suite, library, cafe, you're going to have a golf simulator, a theater and snack bar, you're going to have a main and private dining room, you're going to have casual dining, you're going to have fitness and a yoga studio, you'll have an indoor pool with lap lanes and a cold plunge, you're going to have locker rooms, steam rooms, saunas, treatment rooms and recovery rooms, multi-purpose arts and crafts rooms, a salon. You'll have EV parking spaces, a bike tune shop, and a dog spa. And then your outdoor amenities, you're going to have pickleball courts. You're going to have like a central park area. You're going to have covered outdoor casual dining. You're going to have fire pits, bocce ball, outdoor kitchen, raised planting beds, pool with a courtyard and spa, and then an outdoor bar and fire pits. So as you can see, there's just going to be a ton of amenities here. This is a beautiful neighborhood and a great location. It's going to have a lot to offer. What I will say is that this is going to be on the much higher end of HOA fees of probably any of the places that we are going to look at today. So these amenities are going to come with a higher price than some of the other neighborhoods. It's going to be a little bit more exclusive, so that's just something to think about. West Haven is one of the more expensive neighborhoods. Just price per square foot to live in West Haven is going to be more expensive than a lot of other places in and around the Nashville area. So it is very sought after. It's pretty exclusive. So living in this 55 plus is going to come with a little bit higher price tag, especially if you're looking at the detached single family homes. And then when it comes to those HOA dues and things like that. So we can get a schedule of all those dues for you. This is a beautiful neighborhood, a beautiful community, still tons of opportunities. They really just started selling this year. So this is a phenomenal community. If you're wanting West Haven and you're wanting to be in Franklin, this might be a great option for you. So we can get you a lot more information on this. Again, we're just doing a broad overview of some of these neighborhoods in this video, but this gives you a jumping off point to look into that. And again, check out that other video that I have on West Haven if you want to see more of what goes on in this neighborhood. Okay, the next 55 plus community we're going to talk about is going to be Stewarts Glenn, and this is located in Smyrna, Tennessee. It's actually a really great location and going to be one of the lower price points for what we're looking at and on the lower end of HOA dues. So if you're looking for a little bit lower price point in a really great location, let's take a look at Stewarts Glenn. So first we're going to go ahead and show you on the map where this is so that you can understand. Okay, so right here is where Stewarts Glenn is located. And if I zoom out, it'll give you a little bit better idea. But you can see that Nolensville is going to be located right here and Smyrna is going to be right over here. So you're a little bit closer to Smyrna, but you're right in between two really great locations. So Smyrna is going to have everything you need as far as big box stores, shopping. If you want Target, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, tons of grocery stores, things like that. You're going to find all that over here in Smyrna. And then over here in Nolensville, you can find it's a little bit smaller, more historic. You're going to have less big box stores, but you're going to have more independently owned little shops and restaurants and things, and a lot of fun things actually going on in Nolensville. So it's kind of a balance in between the two. And right in between here, it's going to be a little bit more rural. So you're going to be a little bit more feeling out in the country, but right in between, 10 to 15 minutes to some really great places to get to those things. So it's kind of nice. And then if you want to zoom out, we've got Nashville right here, and then the airport's going to be right over here. So about 30 minutes to either of those. So really easy commute if you want to go into those places. Okay, and now jumping over to take a look at the homes in here. So you're going to have detached family homes, and then you're also going to have townhomes in here. And you can see kind of the top price that they have listed right now is $556,000. So it's going to be for a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath home, 2,500 square feet. And just to give you an idea of what this looks like inside, it's actually a really nice looking house. You're gonna have LVP floors, you've got a gas fireplace in here, you've got carpeted bedrooms, but really nice finishes in here. And this price, really, you just can't beat it. You've got a fully tiled shower here with a bench seat, which is really nice. I mean, this is great. And you've got a nice yard here in the back, a covered patio. I mean, for this price, again, you really just can't beat these finishes for this price. And then if we back up, you can just see a couple other homes. You got another 3-bed, 3-bath for $550, very similar. And then you're getting in, as we go down in price point here, this is $483. So this is going to be an attached home. And we can take a look at that. Again, 3 beds, 3 baths, 2,200 square feet. So if you don't mind being in an attached home, again, nice finishes in this home. You've got a lot of space. 2,200 square feet is great. Got double sinks here, fully tiled shower again. And then you're going to have a little bit less room here. So not much of a yard on this detached, but you will still have a covered porch, which is nice if you don't want that extra maintenance. And then we can scroll all the way down here and see we've got, you know, a middle unit right here priced at $399. Again, a great price, still 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,200 square feet for this $399 price to be in this community. So this is actually really great. And these are obviously going to be photos of the model, but this gives you an idea. But you still have a 2-car attached garage, a courtyard, the covered porch, which is really nice. And then let's jump over, actually, let's talk a little bit about these amenities. So in this neighborhood, you are going to have some amenities, not as many as we had in West Haven, but you are going to have pickleball courts, which everyone seems to want at this point. You're going to have a covered pavilion, an outdoor entertainment lawn. You're going to have benches and swings and things, and just some outdoor paths to get out and walk around and enjoy. So not as many amenities, but you are going to have a much lower HOA in here. So you can always go join the rec center if you're looking for a pool and workout center and all of those things. There's lots of other workout facilities and different fitness centers and things like that that you can join, rec centers that have your pools and all of that. So that may or may not be important to you, but you will get those pickleball courts, that outdoor area, pavilions, benches, walking paths, and all of that. So if those are the things that you're interested in and having that lower HOA, this is going to be perfect for you. The price here is right. You're not going to be able to beat this price probably, except with maybe one other neighborhood. But this is going to be a great price to be in a really nice 55 plus community. Okay, the next neighborhood that we're going to jump to is going to be Southern Springs. This is a neighborhood by Del Webb, which is a name you'll probably hear a lot. If you're looking into 55 plus communities, they build these all over the country and they build a really great community. So we're going to take a look at this one. It's called Southern Springs. It's located in Spring Hill. They just finished completion on it, really. There's actually 2 more homes that are coming up for sale that are new builds. Those are going to be the last 2 lots that are available to build in here. So it's pretty much completed. You could jump in on those last 2 lots, which is kind of a great thing because all of those amenities, everything is built out, it's ready to go, no more new construction and all that once these 2 are done. So if you're looking for something new, there is still an opportunity if you jump on it quickly to build in here and be done by summertime of 2025. But let's go ahead and take a look at where this is on the map. Okay, so here we are right here at Southern Springs in Spring Hill. Like I said, Spring Hill is going to be right here. And as I zoom out, just to give you a better picture of this, you got Spring Hill located right here. You've got Franklin right here. And then you've got Nashville just north of that. So you're really convenient to a lot of these places. You know, if you wanted to go into Franklin and have fun there with their cute little downtown, you can do that. If you want to go into downtown Nashville, that's easy as well. You've got 35-minute drive to get up there depending on traffic. Traffic can be not the best getting in and out of Spring Hill, but if you go at the right time of day, you'll be just fine. And probably if you're living in this 55 plus community, hopefully you're still not commuting all that much. But this is where it's located. You got easy access to Spring Hill, and Spring Hill really has everything. You're going to have tons of grocery stores, medical, shopping, Home Depots, all the things right here in this Spring Hill, which is located right here, really easy to get to. And then you're going to be located right here. So let's jump over and take a look at what they have in here. Tons of great amenities and a lot of fun things going on in Del Webb. So just to give you an idea, home prices in here are going to range anywhere from mid 500s all the way up to $1 million or just over $1 million. But we're going to go through kind of the range of these and let you see. But kind of on this lower side, starting at this 550 price point. And like I said, a lot of these are going to be resale homes. Not a lot of new homes for sale in here, just really the 2 that are coming. But this one is going to be 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, built in 2018. But this neighborhood is not that old. So even if it's a little bit older home, it shouldn't need that much updating, hopefully. So we'll just take a look at this one as an example. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath, almost 1,600 square feet. You've obviously got an attached 2-car garage, and you can just kind of scroll through and see some of these photos of what this looks like in here. You've got a lot of main floor living in this neighborhood. Most of it is going to be main floor living homes. They do have the option to put the bonus room on top or an extra bedroom on the upstairs if you wanted to add a 3rd bedroom on. Some of these houses do have that option. Some of these people obviously did not choose to do that. You've got another one here for $624 that's 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,875 square feet. Now, this is obviously their list price. We don't know what this is going to sell for since it hasn't sold, but just clicking through some of these pictures gives you a little bit of an idea of what you will get in here at that price point. And some of these do have extra storage. You got your fully screened sunroom here, and we're going to get into the amenities in just a minute, but trying to scroll down and find something a little bit larger. So this home is priced at $815. This obviously has a 3-car garage. It's going to be 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and 3,243 square feet. So a lot more square footage on this one. Let's just scroll through this to see. You've got your extra wide hallways here, which are really nice. You've got some nice details on the wall, but you've got your gas fireplace, a lot of people love, and you've got granite countertops, which are really, really pretty. So some nice choices in this house, but this gives you an idea of what this looks like kind of at that price point. And then your HOA fees in here are going to include your lawn maintenance, things like that. So that's something to consider. And the HOA fees in here are not ridiculous, especially compared to some and for everything that it includes. But let's take a look at this house. This one's 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 3,500 square feet. This is priced at $985, and just give you an idea of what this looks like here and some of these finishes. This is a really pretty house, really well done. And so you can just take a look and see if this is kind of what you're thinking, if this is what you're looking for. And again, you'll notice a lot of main floor living. They are going to have this upstairs bonus room on this house, but look at the yard size on this. So a lot of the homes are going to have a little bit smaller yards in this neighborhood, but you can find these larger homes with these larger lots. If you're still looking for that larger lot, you've got pets or whatever, you want to get out there and let them roam, then you can do that. So that's really nice about this. And then let's talk a little bit about the amenities. You can kind of see them here in some of these photos. So we'll just click on this, but you've got multiple pickleball courts, tennis courts. You've got a resort style outside pool. You're also going to have an indoor pool. You're going to have lap lanes. There's an indoor workout facility, and that's going to be located right here in this clubhouse. You've got a fully stocked fishing pond, and they are going to have fitness classes and things like that. And then there's tons of get-togethers. You're going to have a concierge who's going to put together things for people. No matter what you like to do, there's probably a club for it. And if there's not a club for it, then you can definitely start one yourself, and I'm sure get people excited and involved to do the things that you like to do as well. Go on trips together. I know there are groups that get together and plan vacations, things like that. So lots of opportunities to connect with people in this neighborhood. So this is a really good option. If you want a Del Webb community that's still really new, but you've gotten through all of that building cycle and you don't want to put up with all of the building and new construction that's going on around you, you want all your amenities complete, this is going to be a great choice for you. Already built in a great location, already through all of that, and some really great, still very new homes with loads of amenities here. This Del Webb is a great option. This is Southern Springs. Okay, next up, we're talking about Lake Providence. It's another Del Webb community. This one's going to be located in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. So this is going to be similar to the last neighborhood, but this neighborhood was built previous to that one, so it's going to be a little bit older. Some of these houses may need a little bit more renovation just because they might be a little bit more dated. They were built before that Southern Springs neighborhood. Let's go ahead and take a look at where this is on the map. So this is going to be where this is located, right over here in Mount Juliet. It's going to be kind of the opposite end of where the other one was. So the other one was going to be down here in Spring Hill. This is going to be where Lake Providence is, over here in Mount Juliet. But you'll notice this is a really convenient location. It's also probably one of the most convenient locations to the airport as well, if that's something that you're interested in. And into downtown Nashville is going to be pretty simple. You can get a lot of traffic here on 40, but it just depends on what time of day you're traveling in and out. But this location, as with all of the Del Webbs, are going to be located near, a lot of shopping, medical, all those things that you're going to need. They don't want you traveling too far for those things. So right here is this Providence area of Mount Juliet. This is a great area. You've got tons of things right here, right off the freeway. You've got Targets, you've got shopping, grocery, loads of restaurants and things like that. And then you're also going to have a Costco near here as well. You can see Costco. This is a brand new Costco located right up here. So if you're a fan of Costco, that's right here also. You've got Lowe's, just a ton of stuff right in here. So everything that you're going to need right here by Lake Providence. Let's go ahead and jump over and take a look at some of the homes for sale in here. You're already going to have a little bit of an idea of what these look like based off of the last ones that we pulled up. But this time we'll start here on the high side. So this is going to be a home that's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 3,500 square feet. Now this home was built in 2014, so it's going to be 4 or 5 years older than some of those ones in Southern Springs. Obviously in Southern Springs, there are some that are even newer than that. And same with these, could find a little bit older, but this one was built in 2014, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. Priced at $750, and this gives you an idea of what some of those finishes look like on the inside of this house. These homes, like I said, are going to look very similar to some of the ones that are built in Southern Springs, but some of the features may be a little bit more dated, but definitely the same concept. This house has some nice green space out back. You've got a screened porch, which is really nice, and then you've got a really nice backyard on this. And again, we'll get over to some of these amenities here in just a little bit, but let's go back here, take a look. We've got another one listed here at $750. This one's going to be 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,600 square feet. We'll take a look at this just to give you an idea. So you can see, again, some nice outdoor space on these, though, as I look through these, but this gives you an idea of what the finishes are going to look like on this one. Now, again, this is the listed price. We don't know what this house is going to sell for, but then let's go back, see if we can just take a look at a couple of more of these just to give you an idea. You can see these are all very similar, kind of in the style and how they were built back in 2014. And then you see this one's as old as 2007. So this is a 2 bedroom, 2 bath priced at $610, 2,100 square feet. Gives you an idea of what that looks like inside. I know I'm scrolling quickly for the sake of time, but just kind of want to give you some idea of what these look like. And then let's look kind of on this lower end. You've got this 2 bedroom, 2 bath. This is a 0 lot line. So this is an attached home, and this is going to be priced at $419. This is 1,237 square feet. So if you're looking something on the smaller side, you've still got an attached garage, which is nice. And you're still going to have some outdoor space. And this house actually is really nice, bright and airy, and it's going to be on that lower price point. So that's kind of nice. And then you've got this open living room area with some nice sliders that go out back to bring in a lot of that light. But this gives you an idea of what this house looks like for this $419 price point. So if you want to be in that lower price point in that Mount Juliet area, you can do that here. And you can see you still have some nice outdoor area here and some privacy. So that's really nice also, and some green space here. So you can still have that as well. This is actually under contract, but this gives you an idea of some of these homes. Here's a 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,900 square feet, priced at $575. But we'll just scroll through here really quickly and let you see these. So a lot of the style on these, you know, very similar to each other, built kind of in that same time, just to give you an idea. Okay, one thing to note about Lake Providence, and this is specific to this neighborhood, it's gonna be the only one that we're gonna see like this. This is a gated community. So if you're looking for a gated community, this is gonna be the one you want. So I guess if that's your only criteria, but you should know that it's gated, which is a plus for some people. So gated community here at Lake Providence. Let's take a look though at some of the amenities here. So just to kind of arrow you through, this gives you an idea of an overview of the neighborhood. There's this beautiful lake, obviously, Lake Providence. You can see your clubhouse here is beautiful. You've got tons of walking paths in and throughout this. You've got this beautiful bridge that goes over the lake right here. You're gonna have pickleball courts right here and tennis courts over here. And this is an overview of your pool right over here on this side as well. And this is just another couple of views of this. You've got your tennis courts right there, your clubhouse. You've got an outdoor entertaining lawn, more of your tennis courts, but lots and lots of walking trails through here. It's really, really picturesque, really beautiful. Lots of parking for guests, and then just another view of your outdoor pool, more of your pickleball courts. Pickleball is sweeping the nation, so that's a big selling point for a lot of people are having these pickleball courts. So you'll notice that a lot of these do have those pickleball courts. And then in addition to the outdoor amenities, you're going to have a workout facility. You're going to have an indoor lap lane pool, an indoor hot tub, which is really nice. And then like the other communities, you're still going to have fitness classes. You're going to have lots of social get-togethers, gatherings, people wanting to get together and hang out. I think that's kind of the really cool thing about being in one of these retirement communities. You're going to have a lot of other people who want to get out, be a part of different clubs, different things to just go out and do. So you've got so much social interaction in this neighborhood with lots of organized events and probably lots of clubs since this neighborhood has been around for a little bit. So if you're looking to be out in this Mount Juliet area in a gated community in a Del Webb, this is going to be a great one. Okay, next up on our list is going to be Nexus. So this is a brand new neighborhood being built. This is going to be actually on the completely opposite end from where we were in Spring Hill. This is going to be in Gallatin. I'm going to show you where this is on a map. What's cool about Gallatin is that, here, let me show you. So this right here is where Nexus is going to be. If I zoom out, well, I won't zoom out yet. You've got Gallatin right here, which Gallatin has its own little cute historic downtown. So a lot of people really think of Franklin when they think of the historic downtowns, but there's actually a couple of other really cool towns, several in the Nashville area that have their own historic downtown that are really, really cute. Gallatin is one of those. So in that downtown historic center, they're going to have things like farmers markets, little independent shops, restaurants, things like that. So a lot going on in this little downtown Gallatin. And you're also really close to Old Hickory Lake right here. So easy access to get into the lake. If you're into lake living, if you want to be able to go down and go fishing or enjoy the lake, there's also mountain biking parks over here at Lock 4. It's a really cool park if you're into mountain biking and things like that. So a lot of great things, outdoor stuff going on here. And then I should also mention, back to Mount Juliet, it's also close to the lake as well. It's just going to be on the south side. So Mount Juliet's right here, but if you wanted access to the lake, Mount Juliet would be a good option for you too. Both of those really close to it. And then you can see you're about 30 minutes from downtown Nashville in that Gallatin area. And then you're also really close to Hendersonville. A lot going on here in Hendersonville as well. A lot more shopping and things here. So between Gallatin and Hendersonville, you've got a lot of shopping, different things, needs, medical stuff, all of that. And then into downtown Nashville, obviously, if you want to go down there and explore that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the houses that are available in this Nexus community. So all of the current homes that they have listed in this neighborhood are under construction. You'll notice that they have a little bit more modern feel than some of the other neighborhoods that we've been in. Now, Nexus is being built by several different builders. This 55 plus portion is being built by D.R. Horton. So if you're a D.R. Horton fan or you like that builder, this is going to be great for you also. But you can see price points right here, starting right around $380 on this lower end, all the way up to around mid 500s at this point, just to give you an idea. But we'll take a look at these three and see what these look like. So you've got a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,550 square feet. This is a cute little house on the outside, and let's take a look through, and this is going to be obviously photos of one of their models, but just some ideas of what you can do in this house. So this is going to be a smaller home. Obviously, we'll get into the amenities in just a minute, but this gives you an idea of this house. Really nice finishes in here. And then again, that's going to be 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And then we can go over here. You're going to be a little bit more room, 1,672 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. This one's priced at $443. A great price still to be in the Nashville area in this price point in a brand new home in a neighborhood like this that has a lot of amenities. This is a great price point. So we'll take a look through here also and just kind of arrow through and let you see. So obviously, with any of these builders, you can see that there's a lot of options in here, but like with any builder, you can choose more or less and your price can go up or down based on the selections and things that you're making. But this gives you an idea of what these homes could look like. And then going on to this last one here, this one's going to be priced at $527. This is a 4-bed, 3-bath, 21 square feet. So if you're looking for a little bit larger home, you can find that here in this house. This gives you just a little bit of an idea of what that's going to look like on the inside. This particular floor plan, like we said, this is going to have a lot more space to it, but can give you an idea of some of the finishes and things in this house. Choose your selections, make this look however you want it to look, but this gives you an idea of what that might look like. You've got your walk-in shower here, your tile floors, you've got a spacious living room and really open kitchen, living room. And I really like the more modern homes. I think these are actually really cute and kind of refreshing. You don't see a ton of that here, but this does give you an idea. So, just looking in that, mid 300s to mid 500s price range, really great price point to be in this Nashville area. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the amenities though. So that is one of the great things about being in this neighborhood. It's going to have tons of great amenities. So as you can see here, just from this photo, you're going to have 8 pickleball courts. You're going to have 2 tennis courts. You're going to have an outdoor resort style pool. This is going to have a 0 entry side. It's also going to have lap lanes, which is really, really nice. You're going to have tons of walking trails and a fitness studio. And then there will be an events activities director here on site as well that can help to organize all of the different events and social activities that you can possibly think of. So a lot to offer in this neighborhood. And this is shaping up really nicely, a really great one to explore. If you're looking to be maybe out in this Gallatin area, this is gonna be a great option. Okay, our next neighborhood we're talking about is gonna be Southern Harmony. This is down in Murfreesboro and yet another Del Webb community. Now I did just do a full video on this neighborhood. If you're interested in it, I suggest that you go check out that video. But I will show you quickly where it is on a map if you don't want to go watch the whole thing, but this is their newest one that they are building right now. So no homes have been moved into yet, but they will have 60 completed and closed on by the end of the year. So this neighborhood is shaping up really quickly. Everything is underway. Amenities are currently being built. Let me show you where this is on a map. Okay, so right here is gonna be where this Southern Harmony is located. Now this is gonna be located right over here, but Murfreesboro is right here. So you can get to Murfreesboro right here. You've got Nashville up here, and then you're gonna have Spring Hill over this way, Franklin over here. So this is a really beautiful location. It's gonna be a little bit more rural right here, but literally right here, if you go right this direction, you have tons of things. You've got Publix, Kroger, Costco, and then right across the highway, you're gonna have Target. Right in here, you've got tons of restaurant shopping. You're gonna have lots of medical stuff in here. So Murfreesboro is really a big city on its own, but you're over here in this more quiet rural part where it's really pretty, really peaceful, but you've got all the conveniences that you need right here in this Murfreesboro area. Now, I did do a lot of driving through and talking through this neighborhood on that last video, so again, go check that out, but I will go ahead and just show you some of what the pricing and things are in this neighborhood. And then we can talk a little bit more about the amenities. So pricing in here is gonna start in the mid 500s and go all the way up to about $1 million, just over $1 million. So that gives you kind of a wide range, but it's gonna be really similar to what we talked about in that Southern Springs neighborhood, where you've got, a lot of 2 bedrooms, 2 baths with options for 3rd and 4th bedrooms on the 2nd floor, a lot of main floor living in here. But just to give you an idea of what they have listed right now, they've got a 2 bedroom, 2 bath, almost 1,500 square feet, listed at $550,000. And these photos can give you a little bit of an idea, and I can show you a couple of video clips as well from my walkthroughs of these homes, but you can make them very beautiful. But this is just starting out on that smaller side. If you're not looking for a lot of room, you don't need a ton of space, this is a great option in some of these smaller units. If we go up to a little bit more mid-range, you're looking at 2 bedrooms, 2 baths still, 1,858 square feet. So you're getting, 300 square feet more on this. Priced at $713 right now, but just giving you a little bit of an idea of what one of these looks like. This is going to give you a little bit more space. And of course, you can add on that additional bonus room upstairs. And then if we want to jump to the high side, if you're looking for a larger house, they've got this one listed, 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 2,700 square feet. This one's priced all the way up to $1 million. This is their largest 1-level plan, the Renown. And this is going to include 3 ensuite bedrooms. You've got a 3-car garage on this. But there's tons of floor plans that you can build with them, lots of different options. And so it's easy to kind of customize what you want to do in here between that, smaller 1,500 up to 3,000 square foot home. If you're looking for the extra bedrooms or you're looking for something a little bit smaller and customize it more, you can do any of those things in here. So a lot of different options, tons of lots coming, lots more to still build out in this neighborhood. So still a ton of opportunity in here. But that just kind of gives you an idea. Somewhere in that 550 to $1 million, $1.05 million range is a good place to look at what the pricing will be in here. Okay, so let's talk about the amenities in here. This is going to be very similar to some of the other ones. You're going to have tennis courts. You're going to have pickleball courts. You're going to have an outdoor resort style pool. You're going to have bocce courts outside, which is so fun. I think we don't play enough bocce. You got lots of manicured lawns, walking trails, outdoor entertainment areas, which is really nice. You've got an indoor pool with lap lanes. Again, you've got a workout facility. You're going to have fitness classes, and you'll have your social director here as well, who can help put together all of the get-togethers, outings, groups, clubs, all of the things that go on in these neighborhoods. So a lot of these will have that in common, but I do think you're going to find tons of community in these places. But these are going to be brand new facilities. They're not built yet. They're underway. Those should be done by the end of next year sometime. But you will have an interim clubhouse area where you can hang out, meet people, where they're already having social activities and get-togethers to meet people, even though people haven't even moved in yet. They're already there hanging out in this area, getting to know one another. So that's really fun. But more of that to come, obviously. But it's already shaping up to be really pretty. But I know I've said it before. Go take a look at my full video on it if you want to know more about this community. It's going to be really great. Okay, the last one is kind of going to be an honorable mention because it's not quite being built yet, but it's on the horizon. It's something to look out for. So if you're not moving just quite yet and you have your eye out looking for something, this is going to be another Del Webb community. They are really putting them all over, but this is going to be out in Lebanon. So I'll show you on the map in just a second where this is. This is going to be coming in 2025. So we're not quite there yet, but they will start selling before too very long. So if you're interested in a new build with Del Webb, again, not quite ready to start, but wanting to be more out in this East Lebanon, Mount Juliet area, this is going to be a great neighborhood, and you can get in from the ground up, you know, before prices start to go up. But let's go ahead. Let's take a look at where this is on the map. Okay, so right here is where this is going to be. This is Lebanon right here. So Lebanon is another one of those towns that has that really cute historic downtown center. So more and more is going into that. And I think over the years that will be developed and there will be more and more cool things in that area, but there is already that historic downtown there. You've got tons of shopping throughout Lebanon, and then you're also close to, you can see the Del Webb over here, Lake Providence. So if there's not what you need over here in Lebanon, which there should be, there's plenty of groceries and stores, restaurants, everything. But if you need more, it's easy to get over here, hop on 40, and you can run up to Mount Juliet into that Providence area, and then easy to get into downtown Nashville as well. But you can see, so just to give you an idea, over here is going to be Lebanon. Up here is Gallatin, where we were looking before. So both of these kind of equivalent. But again, this is going to be right here, just on the south side of 40 is my understanding of where this is going to be. So convenient to the highway and convenient, as always, to a lot of other things like shopping and all that. Now, just jumping over to their website, this is going to be a website that you're probably going to want to explore if you're looking at one of these Del Webb or any of the 55 plus communities, just to get information on it. We can link that in the description. But again, you can see it's coming soon, spring of 2025. It's going to be very similar to all of the other Del Webb communities. They don't have prices yet. You can see prices are coming soon, so that's not quite out yet. But I would imagine they'll be pretty similar to the Murfreesboro pricing, and a lot of the amenities look to be the same as that Murfreesboro community as well. So you're going to have indoor-outdoor pools, fitness centers, workout classes, bocce ball, outdoor entertainment lawns and amphitheaters, walking paths, just everything. And then of course the social directors, pickleball, tennis, you know, you name it, and they've got it. So this is just another great location that's coming for Del Webb. So something to be on the lookout for in 2025. If you're looking to move out to this area, want a newer build with Del Webb, this is going to be a great, along with Southern Harmony for new builds, but just tons of different options. As you can see, I think we've covered almost every different part of the state of Nashville, except for maybe on the west side. And of course, this is not an exhaustive list of every single 55 plus community that is out there, but these are some of the more popular ones that are being sold right now. Of course, there's other ones at different price points. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions at all, but this gives you a good overview of what some of your options might be if you're looking into these retirement 55 plus community neighborhoods. So, like I said, I am an agent here in the area. I specialize in helping people move here. This is what I do all day long, so don't hesitate to reach out. If you have questions at all about moving here, the different areas, different neighborhoods, or ones that we didn't cover in here, feel free to reach out. You can find all my contact information in the description. It's also right here. Feel free, call, text, email, get in touch however you want. I have people call me that are 3 years out from moving, or people who are moving next week and need my help. So happy to help you with any and all of your questions. Don't forget, please like this video. That helps me a lot. Subscribe if these videos are helpful to you. Leave a comment if there's something else that you want to see that I haven't covered yet. Be sure to drop that in the comments. We try to get that recorded for you and get some more information out there for you. So thanks so much for tuning in. We've got a lot of other great content coming soon. So stay tuned. Let me know what else you want to see in the comments. Thanks so much, and we'll see you on the next video.